The people behind the scenes at Janashton, Mariecell Fornisiscara. Greetings! This is part 3 of our feature on Mariecell Fornisiscara, Human Resources Manager at Janashton. Looking back, as a child and adolescent, Mariecell had many dreams which are common to most people at a similar age. At 20, she encountered a tragic event which resulted in the loss of both her eyes and blindness. She also sustained extensive injuries, and while in the hospital, her life was sustained through machines. The story continues. Today, Mariecell is grateful to God to be alive and for seeing her and her family through the ordeal. She spent 4 months in the hospital, and while there, she received staunch support from her family, boyfriend of 3 years, and a number of people, including friends, relatives, professors from the University of Southeastern Philippines, where she was a soon-to-be graduate at the time of the accident, and neighbors. The accident occurred 1 month before she was scheduled to graduate from the university, so she missed her graduation. While in the hospital, the university awarded her the bachelor's degree in computer technology, which she had earned prior to the accident, having completed her thesis and having met all the other requirements for the certification. Being eager to live and motivated to move on, Mariecell started attending the Davao School and Rehabilitation Center for the Visually Impaired as soon as she was discharged from the hospital. Although she was still going through the process of having reconstructive surgeries, 7 in all, done on her jaws, there she studied Braille, and once she was able to read and write, the school endorsed her to the Rotary Foundation Computer Skills Training Center to do computer studies. The Rotary Foundation then referred her to the UCCP Social Concerns Foundation for mobility orientation. She also pursued further computer studies at Resources for the Blind at Atriev, a nonprofit organization which offers digital literacy for the blind. Upon completing her training with Atriev, she was awarded the U21 Global Student of the Year for 2006 and Best in English 2006, and was also given a job as a transcriptionist with the organization. One unfortunate outcome, presumably of the accident, was that Mariecell eventually lost her relationship with her boyfriend of 5 years, whom she had hoped to spend the rest of her life with. He drifted, and they lost communication. This left her very hurt and sad, but she realized there was nothing else to do but move on. She now considers the accident and all subsequent developments as a blessing that brought new friends and other special people and new opportunities and achievements into her life. This is one fine example of the human spirit being indomitable. Mariecell does not consider her disability a hindrance to her success. She is now fairly independent despite her disability. She is employed, skilled in the use of some of the latest technologies for the blind, and lives life normally for the most part. She can even bake some cakes and pastries, and is quite proud of that. Keep watching this space for part 4, the exciting finale to Mariecell's story. You seriously don't want to miss it.